Boom. That is, why do I still have music? There we go. We are back. Welcome. That is, hold on a second. My YouTube live. Welcome. Hold on, let me mute that over there. Whew. Got all kinds of stuff going on. Got trade alerts going off. If you're catching this, if you're over on Instagram and you caught the link live.forestnight.com, you should be watching me on YouTube right now. If you'd rather go over and watch on YouTube, feel free to jump over there. Again, just go to live.forestnight.com. You can catch me over on YouTube if you feel you want to hang out over there. But you're going to get the same information here. Welcome to everybody on LinkedIn, out on Twitter. Feel free to chime in and tell me what part of the country you're chiming in from. Primarily, what I want to do, right? This segment, what I want to talk about is going from $300 to $14 million in 12 months. And I put that, I did a big, hairy, audacious headline, disclaimer headline title, to get people to say, what the heck's he talking about? Because I want to make a point here, right? I just was on a morning inspiration call. Mr. Awesome, Darren Gibson was on there this morning. He just brought down the house. He was fire, absolutely awesome. One of the things he said that really stuck out to me, I actually posted it here on my Facebook timeline, is your footsteps will tell me where you're going, right? Your footsteps will tell me where you're going. Your calendar tells me where you plan on going, right? So the whole emphasis of that is you got to be about who you are. You've got to show up like who you are. You've got to show up where you want to go. I guarantee you there's somebody out there reading the headline that I put up, going from $300 to $14 million in 12 months. You're going, yeah. There's just their brain isn't in the right place. So here's what I challenge you to do, right? Is I challenge you, anytime you see something, anytime you want to go somewhere, right? Ask yourself, how can I get to that next step? How can I get there? How can my journey go there? So I'm gonna backstory into this a little bit. If you don't know me, my name's Forrest Knight. I live out here in St. Louis with my awesome wife. Have some awesome grown children. Have a grandbaby. Absolutely love what I'm doing. I'm a full-time coach. I have plenty of coaching clients that I coach on social media. How to use social media to grow their brands. I'm pretty good at that. I'm really good at customer acquisition. I got a ton of customers that I've acquired over the last a couple of years with my current business. So I'm very, very good at that. And then this last year, our company introduced a trading education platform that I jumped in and started learning to trade. And it's been the absolute most fun-terrific thing I've ever done in my life. And this last month, I opened up a very small live trading account to make a point. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to expound on that today. I want to show you where the possibility is. So as you're listening to what I'm saying, as you're listening to what I'm sharing, I'm going to share a compound calculator. So for all you green people, you get this. For anybody else, well, maybe not. But I want this to be able to inspire you to think about what if, right? What if I did show up and learn how to trade? What if I did show up and had a vehicle? What if I did have a vehicle that I could grow from $300 to $14 million? And what if you took 2 years to do it, or 3 years to do it, or 4 years to do it, or 5 years to do it, or 10 years to do it, right? Would it be okay 10 years from now if you started with $300 today and 10 years from now you had $14 million? I don't think you'd be mad about that. I hope you wouldn't think like, dang, man, I should have did this in 12 months. Or Forrest got on social media and said you could do this in 12 months. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you could do. You might not do anything in 12 months. And I'm going to throw up a disclaimer to show that. So what I challenge you to do is on your travels, when you're building your business and you're out there, maybe you've grabbed onto a new business. You saw this real cool network marketing presentation. You go, wow, that's really cool. And they've got all the fluff going around the edges. What I challenge you to do is bring your head out of the clouds and think about putting on your business hat, take your network marketing hat off and say, how can I use this service, this product, this company to generate an income? I don't care what you're selling. It doesn't really matter. But how can you make it generate an income for you, right? How can you move yourself financially ahead a little bit better, right? How can you put your head down, start walking that path to where you're going? So when somebody comes onto your Instagram channel, they say, hey, wow, there's Forrest. He's talking about trading again. When he's on TikTok, there's Forrest talking about trading again. There's YouTube. There's Forrest talking about trading again. There's Forrest on Facebook. There's talking about trading again. There's Forrest on LinkedIn talking about trading again. My footsteps tell you where I'm going. No doubt about it. My other passion is I have a goal and a mission to help 1,000 families earn a six-figure income from learning how to trade. That's my personal goal. Right now, I'm going to share this with everybody. I've shared it with all my coaching clients that I have a personal income goal of $252,612 a week. And I'm not going to go into that long story of how I came up with that number. And there's a lot of my green was in there. Some of my blue was in there. Some of my red was in there. But I came up with that number, and that's just a little over $13 million a year. And when I came up with that number, I had no idea. That was way before I was thinking about learning how to trade. Right. One of the cool things that our CEO said at an event here in Houston here a couple of months ago is he said that his goal was in his company, in his business, in the business, was to have 80% of our income come from things outside of the network marketing business. To me, that's different than any other CEO and any other network marketing company I've ever seen, because most of them just want you to be in a network marketing company and just want you to buy their products and just want you to generate. And I'm not saying I'm not being a negative Nelly here, but they're a little bit scaredsies to point their people at other solutions outside of their network marketing income because they're afraid that their people will run off and do something else. And I have to say, like most of us personality entrepreneurs have chronic squirrel brain. We see something and I know personally that I can look at anything, right? I can look at anything anywhere and I can see it and go, ooh, I can make money doing that. I can make money doing that. However, if I'm going to have the impact that I need to make, I've got to find that one thing and I've got to focus on it. And right now, that is me looking for people that understand the power of learning how to trade, right? Learning how to be able to take their power and learn how to use their money as a if you want to call it as a rep, right? As you're recruiting your money to go out and make money for you. And once you learn this skill, it gets exciting. If you have a competitive personality like I do, you don't like to lose. You want to learn how to win. You're going to get in. Matter of fact, I got to give kudos to Jock. I just got off the phone with him today. He's 84 years old. He's learning how to trade. He wants to supplement his retirement income. And this week he grew his account by a little bit over by 8%. Don't believe me? You can ask him. He might be on here watching, but you can definitely ask him about that. Absolutely awesome to see that. So no excuses, right? I'm going to jump in and share this compound calculator with you. I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to throw up a disclaimer slide here so that you know there's a huge disclaimer that I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to make any kind of income. Let me squish that tab over there and do this. So again, just a big, huge disclaimer. I am an independent rep with iBoomerang and Elevate. And one of the products that we have is the Elevate Education Platform. Now, understand this. You do not have to join our network marketing company to be a customer in the Elevate platform. You'll never be asked to join the network marketing company if you just decide that you want to come in and be a student and learn how to trade. Hey, Jacques, there's Jacques just popped on. So cool. You don't have to participate in a business opportunity to learn how to trade, which I think for me, that was a big selling point on why I'm so excited about this, because I don't have to go pitch a business opportunity to somebody, right, for them to learn how to trade. So here's the disclaimer. Any materials circulated in relation to thereto do not constitute an offer, an invitation to purchase the X8 products or services. This is an education platform only. The information provided herein may be incomplete and is for informational purposes only, and is subject to modification by EX8 at any time, and Elevate and iBoomerang. All rights reserved. Do not be misled by claims of high earnings are easily achieved. Notice I didn't say easy, right? They are not easily achieved. Results are not guaranteed. Past performance is no guarantee on future results. We do not provide investment advice, nor should this information be construed as or used as investment, tax, or legal services. Trading in itself is high risk. We accept no responsibility for any losses that are obtained, or we don't accept any responsibility for any wins that you might get either. So I threw that in there. So let me share this with you really quick. I'm going to leave that up there for a minute because I want to talk about this. Let me go back off to stop the screen share. I want to share this with you. Just this morning, in our iTrade family, we have a huge community of traders that trade with us. And I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was, why is that popping up as a picture? There we go. I wanted to share these ideas, and I'm actually going to post them into my stories here afterwards. But this is some of the results that some of the people got this morning that are in our iTrade trading family, learning how to trade. Everybody here that I'm going to share with you, they're beginners. They've been doing this for less than a year, for what I understand for most of them. Mr. Shannon Gibbs came in. He traded some Euro USD, some US 30, some gold, and he walked away with this morning, today, Friday, right, with $212. Again, I'll post this. Again, disclaimers. Cameron, I'm going to scroll to the bottom because he's got some big numbers. He did again. This Miss Carlotta, she came out with $289. Again, did that this morning. Miss Brenda, she came in and walked away with $268.08. Again, disclaimer, results aren't guaranteed for everybody. You've got to show up to class and learn how to do this, right? I had a conversation with a gentleman yesterday who had went out, and I asked him, he said, he tried to learn how to trade Forex and crypto, and he lost a lot of money, and his mindset's all jacked up. And I asked him, I said, had he had any formal education, or did he just try to do it on his own? He said, I just tried to do it on his own. And he wasn't very encouraged about getting back into class. And I said, well, let the education platform fix your broken thinking, because you went in not knowing. It'd be like me trying to go in and do brain surgery without ever going to college to learn how to be a doctor. It doesn't make any sense, right? Or be like me going into martial arts and thinking I'm going to get in the ring and fight an MMA fighter who's been doing it for 11 or 12 years. And I'm going to watch a YouTube video of the Karate Kid and think that I'm going to get in there and somehow kick his butt. It ain't happening, right? So think about that way. You have to get formal education from formal educators like the ones that we have on our platform. Yeah, I'm pitching the platform, because if you're going to go out and learn how to trade, if you're going to watch a YouTube video and think that somehow you're going to learn by watching a 30-minute YouTube video, that you're going to learn what these experts are that are on our trading platform that have been doing for 11 years, your ego is way out of wackadoodle, and I'm going to put you in check right now. So yeah, I'm coming hard today. So Ms. Bwalia came in with $552 this morning. Scrolling down here, there's some more. Cameron just came crazy today. He went all gangbusters. So Cameron actually finished his morning this morning with $1,942. And like I said, I just mentioned Miss Bwalia. So that is some of those. I'm going to post those in my stories here. I'm going to come in and I'll get those posted up in the stories over on Instagram. And I think I can do stories on TikTok now. I'll put them up on Facebook as well, so you can go in and see those. And the reason I share those with you is because those are just some of the students that are in class. There's a couple of thousand people that are in the trading education platform that you can come in and hang out with and participate with. So you saw the disclaimer. Let's jump back over to this, and I want to show you. I'm going to tell you my story a little bit. Let's jump back over here to the screen share. Again, there's the disclaimer for you. Again, we don't guarantee that anybody's going to make any income. So I want to make sure I'm completely clear of that and compliant with that. I'm not guaranteeing. I'm just showing you, maybe to inspire you, right? This is more of an inspiration to inspire you that you're no different than anybody else. If a 59-year-old can do this, a 13-year-old can do this, right? It doesn't really matter who you are. It doesn't matter what kind of education background. If you come in and you learn how to trade, it'll change your life. I'm just throwing that out there. I truly believe that. So here's my Forex compounding calculator. If you're trading and you'd like a copy of this, let me know. I'll need your Gmail address. That's the best way to get it to you, and I'll share it over to you. Of course, you'll have to make a copy of this and download it, or you'll be messing up the numbers and everybody in the world can see this. So I created this. It's not exact. I'm actually going to show you a calculator. I'm going to start out with this number right here at the top, and I want to show you 25 days ago on April 11th, I opened up a live trading account. And it's what I call my live trading practice account with $63.12. And between April 11th and today, the account now sits at $989.81. It's had a total overall growth, and I'll show you how to figure out the growth calculator difference of 1,493% growth between I think that number's right. It's crazy. You can do it for your math people, you can figure it out. So just figure out how much growth it went from $63 to $989 in basically 25 days. And there's some days I traded in there, some days I traded twice, but overall, I grew that account from $63 to $989 in 25 days. And I'm going to show you why that's important, because I'm going to come back and play with these numbers here in just a little bit to inspire you. Where do you know that you can start with 63 bucks? And again, this is because I've been learning to trade for a year. Understand that. I enrolled a year ago, and I'm still a beginner. I'm still learning new stuff. I'm still going, oh, wow, I didn't probably seen the training 100 times. Maybe I'm slower than some people, right? I've got a couple of 13 and 14-year-olds that are learning to trade with their dad that are just rock stars. They just look at stuff and go, oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. And then there's people like old guys like me are like, oh, what is that? Trying to overthink stuff. Anyway, everybody's going to get different results, just like the ones I just read to you. Everybody gets different results based on how they show up and how they plug in and how they listen and how coachable you are. 90% of trading is mindset. 90% of trading is mindset. That's what our educators teach you. People like Aaron, who's been doing this forever. People like Gerardo, who's been doing this forever. Really, really great guys. You can plug in. You can listen to them. I call it cheating off the smart kids. It's like sitting in the back of the room. I'm like the guy that sits in the back of the room, and I want to be able to cheat off the smart kids. They're putting their answers up on the board. I'm going, oh, so if I do this and this and this and this, it should get this, right? It's amazing what happens. So anyway, coming back to this. So percentage of growth calculator, I can share any of these with you guys that you want. This is called calculator soup. If you go here, this is a way to calculate a percentage increase calculator. So I started on April 12th with $62, or April 11th with $62.12. I'm currently at $989.81. I hit calculate, and this is the number it gave me. So I'm gonna go with it, because 10% of $62 would be $6. So that would have put me at $68. So that would be 10%. So I think that number is right. I'm just going to go with it because that's what the calculator is saying. The calculator is smarter than me. Now, coming back to, we're going to jump into this Forex compounding calculator. I'm going to show you how this works. You can find this at thecalculatorsite.com. Thecalculatorsite.com. You can come in here and you're going to choose the Forex compounding calculator. You want to choose this one because we're not a bank. You're not doing a compound interest. You're doing just a Forex compounding calculator, and we'll show you how that works here in just a minute, going back to the $300 and the 3%, how that's going to work. So coming back over here, like I said, my current balance is this, and this is where I'm going to start out today, and I'm going to work through this calculator. But as you notice, if I left this at $989.81 and I grow this account simply by 3% every day, and I run this up over 90 trades. This is 90 trades, not 90 days, 90 trades, because again, I don't trade every day, but I just trade this 90 days. If I'm able to grow this overnight, and it doesn't, just trust me, this 989 wasn't a win every single day. One day I was up literally 87% on one trade. It went whoop, and I just got the trade and I got in there and it went up. The next day, I lost 46% on a trade. The next day, I got like 10% on 9.89. I got a 6% on a trade. I got a 22% on a trade. But overall, over the last 25 days, the overall growth from $63, I'm stuck on the twos for some reason. $63 to $989 has been an overall growth of 1,493%. Is that going to happen every time? Who knows? I might go on and tomorrow and do a trade, and you know, this number might go down. So this number is going to go down. It's going to go up and down and 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 up and down. But this is to inspire you to say, what if, right? What if? And we're going to get in and play with the what if calculator here in just a minute. But I want this to inspire to say, man, what if I was able to trade and start trading and start out with $300, and by the end of the year I had $100,000? What if, right? Hey, Dean, what's going on? Dean's rolling in all the way from over there on the other side of the pond, as we call it. He's rolling in from the future. He's about 6 hours ahead. Thanks for jumping on. So this is our compound calculator. Like I said, I will share this with you if you want. It's a cool spreadsheet. And the reason I like this is because when I'm done trading today, I can calculate how much I actually earn. My goal is 3%, which would be about 30 bucks. If it goes over that, I can adjust this percentage. It might be 10%, it might be 5%, it might be 6%, and it's going to give me a different number over here. And this is going to move up and down depending on whether or not you have a win or a loss. I want you to understand that this is for your own personal use. And I love looking at the numbers to see where they're at each day. I don't like to see a big red 46% negative, but the cool thing about it is I'm still in the positive because I had a huge positive the day before. So it's all fun. So we talked about the percentage increase calculator. This is how you calculate your percentage of increase. So for example, I went 989 today. To say I went up 70 bucks, right? I added $70 here. So I need to come in and I put that in my percentage of calculator increase. I hit calculate, I come back and adjust my percentage right here, and it'll give me my number of total increase over that day. So here's our compounding calculator, which it's a lot of fun. Again, you're going to go to the calculatorsite.com. You're going to come up here. You're going to choose Forex, and we're going to start with a starting balance, and we're going to do 300 bucks. All right, so I'm going to put $300 in there. My percentage is, our goal is just 3% a day, right? I'm going to do this daily, and you can change this to monthly. You can change it to weekly. You can play with these numbers, have fun, be inspired. So what if? What if? Because if you think about it, there's not a bank in the world that's giving you 3% of nothing for any time frame, right? Period. They're not, right? So you're going to do 3% a day. You're going to do this over a 1-year time period. The compounding is going to be weekly. Let's see, because it's 5 days, right? Because it's 5 days in a week. So you don't want to do 7 days in a week. It'll mess up the math. So you want to do it weekly. So 3% daily, a year. I believe the math is right. Weekly, you're going to hit calculate. This is where this stupid big number comes in, right? And we'll see how close my number is at. So that was actually 6,204,768. So I wonder if I did, maybe I need to do this. I'm going to try this daily and see how the number comes out, because I'm not quite sure. I'm not like a super genius. There we go. So compounded $300. You started, and you could say this on a daily trade, or you could say this on trades. So you could say this on number of trades, or you could say it daily, but $300 balance, 3% daily over 1 year on a daily calculator is going to give me the 14,544. But if we do change it to weekly, right? Compounding weekly, right? I hit calculate. If it compounds weekly, I'm still at $6,204,612. Bummer, right? I've got $6 million. So let's go back to my calculator here. And again, I'll share this with you. You guys can come in and play with this. Again, this site is the calculatorsite.com. You're going to click on Forex here. Let's say I started out with $3,000 and I was able to grow that. And we'll come back here at 3%. We're going to say weekly. I'm going to hit calculate. I'm at now $62 million. Now, again, disclaimer, sent my email to your messenger. Thanks, Heath. Yeah, not a problem, buddy. Heath is one of our students. He's been having some fun. He didn't have a really good day yesterday from his message, but he's coming back. So it goes up and down every day. And that's the cool thing about trading, is some days you have great days, and some days your days are like, oh man, I could have done better. And it's just about learning, right? It's about the learning curve that you're going to have. So there's your compound calculator. So let's go back in here. I'm just going to drop my 300 in here, right, that we're starting out with. It's 300. And if I simply grow this today, if I have $300 in my trading account, I simply add $9 to that account, and I do this every single day, it's going to eventually just grow and grow and grow and grow. And as you can see down here at day 120, at day 100, or a day, it's trade 120 trades from now. That could be, however many that you want to come out, but it's about 4 months down the road. I'm at 9,000. And this is going to be a little bit different than my compounding calculator, and I'll show you. And I'm not sure, somehow they're doing a little bit better math than me, but this gives you a pretty close idea. I like simply using this for my personal trade. So whatever your starting amount is when you open your account, you use your percentage of increase calculator. When you close out your trades, you put the two differences in numbers. You're going to hit calculate. You put your new number in here, and it's going to give you the percentage, and it'll give you the percentage of that growth. It'll add in the new number down here. You'll just have to play with it. It will make sense. So for example, let's say today that I went in and traded, and I grew my account from 300 to 321, right? Hit calculate. That's a 7% increase. So I'm going to come in here and I'm simply going to type in number 7 right there. It automatically changes this to 21. It makes this 321. Now for my next trade is $9.63 that I need to make on my next trade. So does that make sense? That's how you use this percentage of calculator increase. So say on my next trade, right, I'm now at 321. I'm now at 321. But let's say the next day I had a really just everything was hitting on cylinders. And let's say I had went up $70. So we'll say it's 391, right? So we'll say it's 391. Hit calculator. I'm up 21.8%. I'm just going to throw 21% in here to keep it easy because this gets all crazy, right? So now I had a 21% day. I had $67 on there. It's $388. Now I need to do $11 for my next deal. And this is going to change. Maybe I had a negative day. Maybe I went in and my numbers went backwards. So it goes down. So maybe the next day I'm starting at 391, right? I started at 391, but I ended up at, say, 365, right? I had a negative 6.6% increase, so, or decrease. So here I'm going to put a negative number, right? So I'm going to do negative 6%. So it took it down to the 365. So you can see, and I always like to just, when I get a negative number, I just want to highlight it in red just to keep my brain right. I had a negative, I lost 23 bucks. Now my account's down to 365. That's how you're going to use the spreadsheet if you decide that you want to use this. That's how it works. And of course, you've got your overall total growth that you can get in here. So by the end of the week, my 5th trade in here, I can take this number divided by, this number divided by this number. It's going to give me my total growth percentage increase using this calculator right here. And then I can put that number over here, what my total growth is for the end of the week when I get all my trades in here. That's how I use this spreadsheet. Now, the compound calculator is a little bit cooler because you can put numbers in here. You can scroll down, and it's going to give you an idea. Monthly, month 1, I start out with $3,000. At the end of month 1, I'm at $3,866. I'm at total balance right now. I've added this much. Total earnings $3,866. I'm now at $6,866 at the end of month 1, starting out with $3,000 in my account. So let's go back up here to 300. Where we're at and hit calculate. Like 3,000, that was crazy. So start out with 300. At the end of month 1, I'm now at 686. At the end of month 2, I'm at 1,571. At the end of month 3, I'm at 3,597. At the end of month 4, I'm at $8,234, right? So the cool thing about this is, say I get to my $8,200 balance and I want to secure some of my bag, I can come in here and withdraw $4,000 out of this account, right? Let's say I take 4,000 out and I want to leave it at, $4,200. So now I'm down to $4,200. It's going to back me up a little bit, but now I've got $4,000 that I can go out and maybe pay off a car note or pay off some credit card debt or do whatever I want to. I can pay off some of my debt and get debt free, maybe put some payments towards a mortgage payment or something like that. Next thing I'm going, and it's just is going to go up and up and up and up. You'll notice by the end of month 12, I'm now, and this is, again, I'm not guaranteeing you this. This isn't a guarantee. This is simply a way to inspire you. What if this was 12 years instead of 12 months, right? What if this took 12 years to get to this number? Would you be mad about that? No. So just think about using this compound calculator as a way to inspire yourself to show up. What if you don't trade? Let me hit stop screen share here. So the whole goal of showing you this, right? The whole goal of sharing this with you is to inspire you to say, what if, right? What if I learned how to trade and I could grow my account 3% a week or maybe 3% a month, right? Over the next, and especially if you're a young person and it took you, let's say you're 25 right now, and it took you 10 years to get to $6 million and you're 35 years old. Could your life be different? I certainly hope so. And the cool thing about this is you can learn how to trade and you don't have to be in a network marketing company. I'm not saying anything bad about network marketing, or on the other side of that, if you're generating a network marketing income, take some of that income while you're paying off your debt with some of it, right? You want to get out of debt. So you're paying off some of your debt. Take a little bit of it, come and learn how to trade with us, put it into a trading account and start getting that money to make more money. Then take some of that and pay off more of your debt, and take some of your network marketing money and pay some of that debt off. And then you're debt free. Now you've got your network marketing money coming in over here. You can take some more of that and put it into your trading account, right? And then who knows, maybe somebody will come along and say, hey, we've got an investment opportunity over here. Maybe you're interested in buying an NFT or something crazy. Now you've got some money, like, oh, I'm going to go buy this NFT. Then you pull some of that money out of that trading account. You go buy an NFT with it. And then an NFT takes off, and then you sell that, and then you come back and reinvest that. This is how you start to think about the what ifs. What if I learned how to trade right now, while my network marketing business money is making money over here, or my furniture sales money is making over here, or my car sales money is making money over here? What if I took a day, a couple of hours out of the week, 2 or 3 hours out of the week, maybe 4 hours out of the week, learn how to trade to the point where I can open up a live account, because I had a demo account while I'm learning. So I learn how to trade. I'm plugging into the educators. I'm plugging into the community. I'm getting advice. I'm learning how to put this stuff in my brain. I'm learning how to trade, right? Come and play with this compound calculator. I'll get you all the links if you want them. Just send me a message and let me know. If you'd like the actual compound Google Sheets compound calculator, shoot me your Gmail address and I'll share it with you. Make sure when I share it with you that you go up to the left-hand corner, make a copy for yourself and save it to your drive. If not, any numbers you put in there, I'm going to come in and erase them for you to remind you that you need to start over again and use your own spreadsheet. So I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you got some value out of this. I truly truly love sharing this with you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.